Hello everyone and welcome to my live webinar and outlook. My name is Christian and I am the head of the Wave Master Academy. I'm a trader for 11 years now and a mentor for the last 4 years. My goal is to make every trader who is not consistently profitable to become profitable on consistent basis and to develop a professional trader's mindset. So during this webinar I will be sharing the setups that I take, trades I will take, or maybe I'm already in, and of course if you have any questions feel free to use the live chat from YouTube and for those who's watching me as well on TradingView. So do not hesitate, feel free to ask anything. Okay, so what I have been sharing there with you on my TradingView profile, it's EuroGBP and EuroChief. Those are my last trading ideas that I have published. So if we will take a look and see what's going on, let's start with the EuroGBP first. This has been posted early in the morning today. So what I do anticipate is that this price will go for another leg higher. Okay, because why? That looks like an expanded wedge which is not yet completed. Okay, this could still struggle over there, but still has to go to the upside. So I'm looking to start buying on EuroGBP. EuroChief, similar kind of scenario. That looks like a nice channel, and another leg higher, it's very possible. So on Sunday, on the previous weekly market outlook, we've been talking about to short for this leg lower. If you did, then you can just take your profit away. I did already. Okay, I took profits, and we'll see what the price will do right there, because if it will continuously dropping lower, I do expect the price will drop, correct, and then I will get back into the market. So as same as it did over there, it went up, it corrects, and then went. So same there, drop, correct, and then they will go. Okay, just the simple basic how market moves, and just understand that there are always a correction which is setting up for you. Okay, so you know what to do. Currently just watch for any strong reactions from the trend line. Okay, so I'm watching it, see what the price will do. I do expect at least this kind of the movement. Okay, so if this will do something like this, then possibility for one more drop exists. So be careful. Once you'll be in the trade, once you'll be in that buy, I will be careful. Okay, I will be careful how price will be developing over there. And another one, Euro Yen. Okay, so those moves are almost done. Okay, wonderful move that we have catched. Okay, I already took my profits, and I will not watch yen pairs for more further downside. Okay, I need more correction right now as it stands right now. Okay, so those are all the setups that are gone. Euro USD, it's at the top, struggling there at the top, and I do expect that this correction will go for another leg higher just to break those tops. Possibility exists that we may even tag the 10 line over there, and then we will start pushing to the downside. Me personally, I will not watch for this buy. This buy is what I'm not interested, because if we watch the dollar it's kind of sideways. Okay, so let's have a quick look on dollar, what I see on the dollar. This is what I see on the dollar, and it's kind of confusing currently. So that means I will not be chasing the chart from as it stands right now. Okay, so because, oh, sorry for that, because that doesn't mean anything. Okay, this is just some complex correction on lower time frame, and I need more signs over there, because price needs to give me a clear sense of direction. What it could do as well is that the price will go lower, just one small drop to downside, then we will start pushing higher. So that means I will not be chasing any dollar pairs. Really, I will stay away from the dollar pairs until I will not have a clear sense of direction on the dollar. Currently as it stands right now, you can see that there is no setup basically. What the price could do is just go for this small move, and that's what I'm not interested for. That's too small movement. I wanna go for big movement like this. Okay, so this is at least what I will trade. Okay, but as it stands right now, no, not interested. Risk to value ratio, it's not looking good. And even then, if I will be selling, I will be selling in the middle of the structure and basically at the previous lows over there. So that's totally not for me, and I will not go for this move. I will just watch how this move will go. And based on this picture, what you can expect is the dollar pair will go for another leg higher. This leg higher which I was talking for the Euro USD, right? So if this is so, can go low and then this leg higher, and then of course it will go for the downside. So from this view now, I will be interested for this movement. This is the sell where I will be interested. So it means I'm expecting dollar to go up. Once this movement will be finished, I will go for this movement and we'll take this trade to the downside all the way back at the trend line. That's the minimum what I will be watching. Okay, so that was quickly all about the dollar pair. So probably this week I will not do anything across the dollar pairs, so we'll just leave them. Whatever they will do, I will just completely ignore it all across the market. And what I did, basically, I took a buy over there. Okay, been just straight to the upside, took my profits off somewhere there, and I'm back again in the trade from there, and we'll see what the price will do. Price can either give me more correction and then go up. Why? Because as it looks now, and as I can see, this is a nice impulsive movement with a nice expanded flat formation over there, which is completed. It looks like it's completed, and based on that, I should get another correction and then another extension to the upside. Move can be similar like this one over there, and the move to the upside. Same moves, similar movements, and I'm expecting the correction definitely. Okay, so if you're not in the trade, then don't go into the trade right now as it stands right now. I will add more trades as soon as I will see that the correction is in the making over there. So as soon as I see the correction, maybe like this, if I see something like this, then yes, of course I will add more trades. But as it stands right now, I'm in the trade from there, and we'll just watch it closely to see how it develops. If there will be any strong aggressive candles to the downside, then I may even decide to close that trade on the break even as well. And your GBP, same there. Okay, so as it stands right now, as you can see, that this looks like a nice impulsive structure over there. Okay, so impulsive structure with the expanded flat or either a triangle in the making. So that's the question now. It could be the expanded flat or either triangle. Which one? I have no idea currently, and I don't need to know which pattern it's developing. Okay, because for me to make money, to generate money, I don't need to know exactly which pattern is about to appear, but once it is appearing, I know both directions are for the upside. So that's what I need to know, and I have to just trade in the direction to the upside. That's all what I have, or what I should know and stick to. So what you could do, just watch for your buy stops over there, at least back at those previous highs somewhere there. Okay, this is the minimum for which move you should go, okay, to the upside. For the downside, I don't see that there is any sell setup, at least as it stands right now. If you are selling it from there, okay, from this correction over there, if you sold there, that's okay. You can just watch to take some profit over there, or just put your trade on the break even, because as it stands right now, I don't think that this will push for the downside. I think we will see there a correction if it will drop slower. So I would love to see the correction there if the price will drop lower. So right now we don't have this kind of example, and we won't gonna predict which correction will appear because we can't predict the future, right? So we have to just stick to the charts which are already ready, or which are already showing us the clear sense of the upcoming movement. Can you give analysis for pound Aussie? Yes, of course I can give the analysis for the pound Aussie. That's not a problem. We will discuss about it. Pound Aussie did a nice job. There was a nice buy setup, so hope you have taken it. If you didn't, then I will show you where to add more and what's the potential for pound Aussie. Let me just finish those couple of setups over there, and yeah, we will discuss about pound Aussie. That's for sure. And your cat, okay, your cat. Yeah, that's as well one of my small trades. I took their small trade to the upside, but as it looks like that's not a strong momentum, and anytime soon that this price will break lower. Why? There is the dangerous, because we break the previous stop, and this momentum, it's not kind of aggressive. So I really do expect that this price will go and come lower based on this slow movement and corrective movement. based on this break of the top, seeing some slow move or bad momentum, I really do expect the price will go lower. And then what? So what I can expect based on these two informations is that the price will form some sort of flat over there, flat formation, and then further upside from the previous low. This is where I will watch for more buying power. Okay, this is where I will build my positions for more buying. Currently, what I will do with this setup, I will probably just put it on break even and leave it. Okay, leave it in case if this will not be the flat, and in this could just be a running flat. Okay, so this could do something like this, go up, and this still has to come lower. Okay, this will be the running flat and then up. So two chances. It will be either a flat 1 to 3, or it will be either running flat and then upside. Which one? I have no idea. I don't need to guess, and I don't need to know which correction it's about to form over there. Okay, guessing, it's not trading. This is what we should not do. So this one, year chief, that I have posted there with you as well. I don't think that the structure is completed as it stands right now. I think that this is not correction for downside. Sorry, I think that we will have a like this, and then down, up, down, and even one more up and then down. Okay, so something like this. I would love to see the channel formation over there. So if I will get the channel over there, that's gonna be a nice correction for more downside, and really nice time to build sell stops. So what you can do as well, oops, sorry for that. You can as well watch to build some buy over there back at the previous top. That's going to be a nice opportunity, a nice trade could be over there, a nice profit could be generated over there. So what about if price drops lower? Nothing. Okay, you should not care if this drops, then you just leave it. Leave it, because still not a sell. That's not the spot from where you should be selling. None of you, okay? None of you should be selling as it stands right now. If you're selling from the top, that's okay, that's totally fine. But from there's no sell stop. Really, I don't see the sell stop. When I will sell is if this drops, pull back, and then I will sell just if I get that kind of the correction, as I have over there. Went up, correct, and then I bought. So same there. If I wasn't, for example, if you bought there, then you couldn't buy over there. That's not making sense, because anytime soon price goes for the correction. So selling there, same scenario and same example. Okay, same example as it is over there. Just let it drop, let it give you some sort of correction, then you go for the trade. It's much easier and better risk to value ratio, and this is how I will do personally. Okay, will not be blaming the market, or will not feel guilty, or will not feel any fear of missing out, because that's gonna be just a small drop to the downside, where anyway I will not make money, because if I get in the trade there, wherever I will get, and anytime soon price has to give me the correction if it will continue for further downside over there. So very easy to understand. So no complication here, chief. It's very easy chart. So just follow it, right? Aussie, I took a sell over there from this setup, took a sell, and I already take off my profit. I take my profit off because I don't think that this will go down. I think that we can have some sort of correction over there, or either deeper correction and more downside. So as it stands right now, if it drops lower, then okay, I'm totally fine with that. I just took profit from there to there, and it's fine. I will not either go for the buy. If I buy anything, then I rather buy Cadian. Sorry, Cadian looks more for the upside for something like this, and then it can even drop. This could form some sort of running flat there in the middle, and then it will drop lower. So if you decide to buy any yen pair, personally I think the Cadian is the best idea for buying, in case if you decide, but selling definitely not as it stands right now. This one's not for selling. That's not a good spot for selling. Even your risk to reward ratio, it's not looking great from as it stands right now, because any stop loss needs to be above that high at least, and that's not making sense. Wherever you sell, okay, it doesn't matter if you sell there, or if you took it over there, you just waste your time, because your stop loss needs to be above there, and this is your take profit area. Look at that one, very bad risk to reward ratio, and these are the setups where I'm personally not interested. I don't want to risk more and get less. That's my rule number one, which I really stick to all the time, and not chasing the market. So if this, so I will just leave it. I will just leave it and let it do whatever it wants to do. I will even remove it from my watches. Will not watch it. But at the end, that one is gonna be interested. You can go and decide for go. You can decide and go for this buy. Sorry, small buy could appear over there, and I will definitely watch for this buy. It's gonna be interested one. If it drops lower, then let it drop. Easy. New Zealand cat already pushing lower. You currently can't do anything. Okay, that's supposed to be taken over there on the break. I took it on the break. So what I will do now, you will have to wait for another pullback, then get into the trade over there, but don't sell on this break. Okay, that's not making sense. Again, if you sell there, stop loss needs to be there and your profit is there, and very bad. This has to give me at least pullback as it did over there. Okay, so let it pull back anywhere. It could pull back from there, or there. It doesn't matter. It just has to give me any kind of pullback over there, or correction, however you will call it. Okay, so that's what I will watch, and this is what is on my radar. That's my radar priorities. So we have a question for Pound Aussie. Pound Aussie, it's very nice trade. I know for the Pound Aussie because one of our member took it. I personally didn't because I had too much trades, but this is the trade that he took, and he did an amazing job. So why this is a good trade? Because it's continuously pushing lower. Relationship to this impulse, we should have another leg higher. So another great trade, and I didn't take it. So let me explain why I didn't take it. I had too much trades already currently running on, and didn't want to add more trades because I have rules that I don't overtrade. So if I have already trades, I'm not pushing the market adding more. But if I will not have trades, I will probably add it as well, and that doesn't mean I will not add anyway, right? This has to give me the pullback anytime soon. So maybe next week. I don't think that tomorrow we'll get that pullback. Next week we will get that pullback, and then we will be trading for another extension to the upside, which will at least break those tops over there. Okay, so something like this is what we should get over there, or like this one. Any sort of pullback, any sort of correction, it's what I really would love to have over there before getting into the trade. Because if you are getting into the trade as it stands right now, okay, so if you want to get into the trade and if you want to be safe, so you have to use a reasonable stop loss, and your reasonable stop loss is only below the previous low. So, and if you look logical, that's not making sense, because if you get into trade like this, look at that one, I don't think that anyone will go for this kind of the trade. So 517 pips for 334 pips. Okay, that's a very good reason why you should not get into the trade from as it stands right now from the current standpoint. But what would mostly people can do, or what's the biggest trading error that people are shortening their stop loss? That's a very common mistake and common trading error that I'm trying to solve with all new traders. Okay, so mostly when new people are joining in the academy, in our team, we have a lot of trading errors, and this is the biggest problem usually. Okay, the shortening stop loss to increase your risk to reward ratio, that's totally not making sense, because your stop loss always needs to be the same. It always needs to have the same rules. Okay, so what is safe stop loss over in this example, previous low? Why? Because you expect over there that the correction will appear. Okay, and if the correction will appear and if you take this trade, that's okay, you will be protected. So in case, let's say, if you fucked up or whatever, okay, you'll be safe. If the correction appears and then go up, you will keep the trade, you will not be stopped out. But choosing any stop loss which is not below that low, it's risky, because look at that one, any correction can just stop you out immediately, boom. Okay, it's not making sense, and based on that, don't get in until you have this sort of pullback correction, whatever it happens over there. Just wait for it, right? So don't rush. You wait with me. I'm either not in the trade, so we'll just wait. We'll just watch it next week to see if I get any kind of pullback over there. We have a question: how many trades are over trading? That depends on your risk to reward ratio. So let's say quick example. So that depends on your risk management plan. So if you have 10k account, then you should not have more than 5 trades. 5 trades running. Okay, so no more than 5 trades. It doesn't matter even if it is the 100k and 1 million account, no more than 5 trades. And they should not be the same trade. So no 5 yen pairs or something like that. That's the easiest answer. But Urban, you are the one of our members. The academy, just send me the private message. I will give you the deep explanation about overtrading. What is the overtrading? There are the rules which you should not violate, and yeah. Just don't have 10 to 15 trades. What you can do as well, Urban, is that you can, if you have 5 trades that are not already going, and let's say they are, let me give you the easiest explanation. Okay, so let's assume that we are using $100 per trade. You have 5 trades already open and they didn't go yet, and they are around -50 to plus $50. Okay, so they are still struggling up and down, +50, -50, and we are risking 100 for everyone. So in these trades we are risking $500, and those 5 trades are struggling now from -50 to +50. So you are struggling as well from $250 to minus $250, right? So this is how you should trade. Once they will go, for example, if they increases to next range, which is for example $150 to plus 100, then you can add and increase more trades over there. Okay, because they are safe, and you put them on break even at least, or take profit, whatever you do, then you can increase this number, because they will never ever come back to the red numbers, or they should not, you should not let them go in the minus. You have to deal with the profit. You have to see where you will take profit, what is safe, and what you will do with a potential trade. And after that you can add more. You can add then next 5. Okay, then altogether you will have 10 trades. Oops. You will have then 10 trades. Okay, that's just a simple logic and the easiest explanation of how you should be dealing with the trades. Alright, so okay, very well, so you got my point. That's perfect. You can take a screenshot, so if anything will not be clear to you, let me know and we'll just discuss into details. Okay, so next what we have to do is, whoa, that one's really going nicely. So that trader who took it is smiling now already. It's up for how much? 378 pips. Very nice movement. Okay, but never mind. Okay, so we who didn't take it, not a problem. Okay, that's not a problem. We should not feel any frustrations or any fear of missing out, because next setup will just appear. Okay, it will just appear. I'm as well not in the trade, and I'm keep smiling. I don't feel any frustration that I'm not into this kind of the trade. Whatever. Okay, next time I will have this kind of bigger, faster movement. So stay calm. Don't let your emotions control you. Don't think that you have missed anything, because this can drop down and go for the correction anytime soon, so very dangerous to get in the market right now. Okay, so this will be, if you get into the trade from anywhere there, this will be just the sign, or this will be just the trading error which has been caused based on emotions, and the main emotion which trigger all those actions is fear of missing out. That's for sure. So source of those actions is fear of missing out, and if you do something like this, make sure you'll fix this fear of missing out the trade. Very important thing to fix before you will continuously trading. Okay, very well. So from the general public, did anyone catch it? It's been a very nice trade, a very good looking chart. Potential, it's more than a beautiful. Okay, more than a beautiful. So if we watch the daily, basically we have a big potential over there that can go far away, like this 1, 2 and 3, and very nice movement. Okay, so we who are not in the trade, okay, me as well, so let me just comment that I'm still not in trade and I didn't take the trade. Doesn't matter if my traders took it, I am not in the trade, and I will be in the trade. I will be adding, because I know, based on my experience, based on my strategy, I know that the market can't move in a straight line, that's for sure. And this is what every one of us needs to understand. This information is very important, that you understand that the market can't go in a straight line. That can't happen. You will always get at least a pullback, at least one pullback, it's what you'll have over there, and then go. So where it can appear, it can even go higher, and then it will appear over there. But it will appear anywhere there it will appear. We can't know exactly from where, but once it will be in the making, then we will get ourselves ready, and those who already have the trade will add more, those who are not in the trade will get in as well. So that's the point of trading. You can always get into the market if you wait on the proper setup, on the proper moment, let's say proper setup. What I did in my beginning of trading is that once I saw this kind of the impulse, I just downgrade to the lower degree. So I went down to the 15 minute, and then I was trying to force. I was pushing the market. I was basically searching for the entry on 15 minute, and that's totally wrong. Okay, because soon as you will get into that trade, the market will go in the pullback. Okay, so if you get there, you will spend a lot of energy, you will spend a lot of time, and then the price will go in the pullback, and it will take you out probably. And you will have a loss because you have a fear of missing out the trade. You are aggressively searching how to get into the trade to not miss out this wonderful opportunity, and boom. Okay, and then you will blame the market. Market, it's not a problem. You are the problem. If you are facing with these kind of problems, then really make sure you'll fix it, because that's not the problem of the market, that's the problem of you. If you're psychological, that's a psychological error, so make sure you fix it. Okay, don't blame the market. Market is just the wonderful universe, full of opportunities, full of money, limitless opportunities, so you can make a lot of money. Just be smart. Okay, don't rush. With rushing, we can make money. Okay, so what else? We said dollar pairs is what we will not trade, and yeah, I don't think any opportunity else. Yen pairs is what we took over there. It's done deal. Okay, done deal over there. Yen pairs, I have explained why I will not get into the trade from as it stands right now. Even yen pairs, those are kind of confusing one. I've been in this sell over there. I took a sell but took it off. I really don't see this momentum currently as it stands right now, so it's struggling, and I don't love to be in the trade when the market is correcting. Okay, if there's no clear sense of direction, I don't love to be in the trade, because I can guess how correction will develop, or how complex correction could develop. Okay, that's my main reason why I'm not getting into the market with this type of behavior, let's say like that. But once the correction, once the move, or once the pattern will be clear, once the momentum will be clear, then yes, for sure I will get into the trade. Okay, so about you guys? Do you have any questions? I don't see currently much on the market. Couple of setups and that's all. That's all what we have currently. The rest of the amperes are in the middle of something. They can pull back higher. Okay, same this one. This one can still spike down and then it can go up easily. On daily, they're kinda interested one because these could easily push for another leg higher, and that possibility exists on all the amperes. All the amperes are showing that potential, but not for this week. Next week, yeah, possible. We can assume to have something in this direction, but for now, I don't see. And what is my main reason to decide like this? Because this move is corrective to the downside. It's very corrective move to the downside, and that's the reason why I think we will have another push to the upside on the amperes, because mostly all moves on the amperes are corrective. Okay, they are corrective, that's for sure. We can see this. Oops, sorry. They're corrective, right? New Zealand as well. They're struggling over there, but yeah, this can go even lower than up, and if it gives us a running flat, then yeah, we may go for another leg lower, but who knows? Okay, who knows? Don't expect anything from the market. Just wait for the right moment and the proper sell stop or buy, whatever. Okay, so that's it. Here's one of the trades that I have taken as well from the top, and I take profit over there. I don't see more potential on this chart and will not go for the buy definitely. That's not looking good currently. What else? Probably crypto. Crypto is what mostly people are interested for. Like I said, my analysis is still the same. Basically, crypto didn't move anywhere since Sunday to now. The market, it's still where it is, so nothing special. My analysis and my direction and comment is still the same. That's kind of complex, because the rest of altcoins, they are showing this corrective movement. That's not so aggressive movement which I have expected. Okay, and based on that, I think that this is kind of weird movement which is happening over there. But if the price will do something like this, then for sure I will go for the buy, and I will see how far this will take me. Okay, but I need a correction first. I can get into the trade as it stands right now. That's not good correction right now. We'll have to wait for a better one, for the correction that's more reliable. Okay. So guys, do we have any questions? Just feel free to use the chat. And this recording will be uploaded as usual on my YouTube, so make sure you will subscribe there, give me some like, and of course leave a comment under the video if you do remember anything, or if you do remember any questions. Sorry for that. Okay, so if you remember any question later on during the time when you watch it, just feel free to leave a comment, right? For this year New Zealand, I really do expect that it will continue further upside. What I see there on this one is that it will go higher. 1, 2, 3, back at the top, 1, 2, 3, and then flat, bigger flat, and then upside. So next year we will be trading up and down. That's gonna be the next movement on your New Zealand probably. Okay, so another question that Daniel is asking is, when drawing trend lines, when we should and we shouldn't include the wicks. That depends on the pattern that you're looking at, but you should always include the wicks, because first thing which you have to keep in mind is that what you do with those trend lines is that you only mark the pattern. So basically in this case I don't need a trend line because I can already see those patterns with my eyes. I have well-trained eyes, and based on that I don't need the trend lines, but I do draw trend lines because of you guys, so you can understand what is in my head. Again, in my head I see there are expanded flat, which tells me that the price will move further upside, and that's why I draw the trend line over there. But you're asking for the weeks, and yeah, the trend line could be like this as well. That's not a problem. Okay, or you can ignore the weeks, whatever. The point is that you mark the pattern. Pattern is what you have to mark, nothing else. But weeks are as well good information. You should not ignore them. Okay, so I will slowly end the webinar over there. So you saw my trades, what I'm currently having, and you of course make sure that you watch them as well. Okay, so this year GBP could be very interested for today and tomorrow trade for all the way back at the previous highs. Okay, so this one is not anymore active. I took it over there, and we'll just leave it with the break-even trade, and it could end up with a break-even trade. But if I will be lucky, it will just go upside, and I will make a little bit more, or let's say I will make an extra money, which is the point. Okay, if this pattern develops to be the running flat, only that way I will make nice money, and then I will take profit. Otherwise I will close the break even, and we'll see what the price will do about the previous low, because it's gonna go for another leg upside, and this is what really interested me, right? Your chief as well. Make sure that you watch this chart and watch for further upside over there. Lower time frame, whatever, just follow the flags. That's all what you have to do. Just follow your flags and see what the price will do. Okay, so you even don't need to follow your flags. You just have to stick to your strategy, right? There's a strategy which should be good and which should give you a good edge, good profitability, right? And CAD-yen in case if you decide to go and buy CAD-yen pairs. Sorry, if you decide to buy yen pairs. The only CAD-yen is looking good for a buying. Aussie yen it's not looking good, USD yen it's not, Chief yen as well, Euro yen, Pound yen, New Zealand, they are not looking good, but only CAD-yen looks good if you decide to buy any kind of yen pair. And New Zealand CAD is gone already, this rate is gone. Okay, so you still have a lot of setups, or a couple of setups to watch during the end of this week. So you have today and tomorrow, so make sure you don't miss those trades. They could be very nice. Okay, just stay patient. Okay, so I will slowly end the webinar over there. So guys, if you decide to join our academy, wonderful academy, go to the website tradewithmaster.eu. The link is under the video in the description. Go to the website, find membership which fits with you, and I will add you to the community and give you all the access that we have. Okay, and just to quickly remind you, we make one podcast and will be uploaded probably tomorrow or Saturday, maybe, we'll see. Okay, we just have to upload it on YouTube. Okay, it will be there, so feel free to watch it, leave a comment under that video. Okay, so, and make sure that you subscribe. Of course, you have to subscribe to get the notification when we are going live. Question: do you have recommendations to making strategies, books, videos, websites which are free? there are a lot of strategies, books, videos that you can use, and of course books, it's Elliott Wave Principle is what you can read, but not only read it, you have to understand the concept, understand what the book is about, because what usually people are doing are that they are trying to read and just copy it on the chart. This is how it doesn't work, because for example, Elliott Wave Principle, the Elliott was a guy who wants to tell us how market moves. He wants to tell us that there are impulsive and corrective movements, and corrective movements repeat themselves over and over again, and that's the concept of the book, which you have to understand and master. And then what you have to do is just go on the chart, practice. Okay, do some journals, develop some strategy based on this, and of course you'll have to track it in a couple of months, 5-6 months. You'll have to see how it works. So this is how you'll develop your own strategy. Or what is even better and faster, you can either buy one. If you buy one, that's okay, it's totally fine. You will just rely on the rules that someone have created for you. So for example, this is the benefit joining our academy. You will get all the rules, you will be following the system that we do, because it's proven it works. It provenly worked, and that's the reason why it's good to join us, to get all the rules, to follow the steps which you already tested and go through. It will save you a lot of time. Would the best way be virtual portfolio? Definitely. If you still don't have a strategy, knowledge, whatever, you can use the real money, that's for sure. You can, because usually people are saying, and the guys I'm working with, they are usually saying, no, I will not use demo, I will go on real account straight, I want to make money, because they said that trading on demo, it's not the same as real. Of course it is. And what's the problem over there? You are not using the rules. Okay, if you are trading demo account, and if you don't feel that it's good or it's not stressful, then you're not using your rules. I always say keep the same rules for demo, because you will apply them later on real, and that's really important. Make sure that you apply those rules on demo. Develop rules, apply it, practice it, see how it works, make a journal, see how it works on 150, 25 examples, and then you can do something. And the last question, it's Bitcoin USD. Yes, Miho, we already did it. Bitcoin USD is what we already commented. It's not doing anything, and I really do expect further downside, or I either expect a correction over there. That's gonna happen next week probably. Here currently it stands right now, no buying. That's just a breakout, and it could be very fake, because this can extend to the downside again. All altcoins are showing this kind of the movement. Okay, so altcoins are having this kind of the movement, and they are pointing to the downside. Based on that, we can have another leg to the downside on Bitcoin. So be careful that you wait for a clear buy setup over there before you're getting into the buy, because buying over there, it's kind of dangerous. It could easily go for another leg lower, and you will be stuck over there. Okay, so be careful what you're doing with the crypto those days. Wait for clear confirmation before you're buying. The question is, I want to ask before you go, what do you think about Coca-Cola and Nvidia? Thank you, Chris. Thanks for the explanation before. Coca-Cola, I have no idea, and Nvidia, I have no idea as well. Let me just add those charts for you. Coca-Cola, let's see. What do we have over there? That's a big, huge correction for further downside. That's dangerous. Be careful. That looks pretty like a correction. Okay, that could go for another leg lower and then up. If it is not so, then you either get the pullback and then you buy from this. Okay, so once you receive the information from the market like this one, then you start buying. Easy. You need information before you into the trade, or even on 4 hour. 4 hour is as well where you need to have the information before getting into the trade. Okay, that could be kind of complicated and then go up and then drop. So be careful what you are doing with the Coca-Cola and Nvidia as well. Let's have a look on Nvidia. And Nvidia Corporation, here it is. Yeah, this one as well could be another confirmation for another leg lower, breaking that low, and then we have to see what the price will do. So yep, very important what the stocks are doing. Be careful. Okay, but you should not be careful if you are buying for long-term portfolio building. Okay, so then you should not care. But if you are patient, if you have a patient to wait, yeah, you can wait for another break of the previous low or at least a correction, then you buy. Okay, if you'll be that patient, then you'll get some extra money, because the more patient you are, you're getting the better price, and better price result to better returns. Easy. What about gold? Yeah, let me just have a look on the gold. No, that's not a gold. Sorry for misclick. Here it is. Where it is, what it's doing, gold is in the middle of the structure, and definitely sell. I don't see further upside. Look at that one. If you compare these two movements, kind of same, and they has to go for the correction for more upside. Okay, so what you can do, let's see. That can go for another leg higher, and then we can have a deeper correction before next move to the upside. So I would not be interested right now as it stands right now. Would rather wait for this kind of the pullback, then we'll go for the buy. We'll see how it develops. If the move will be corrective, then we'll remove those gains, and then I will buy again from another low of the break of this low. Okay, so currently it's kind of not ready. Okay, I will let you know when the gold will be ready, but as it stands right now, no, I really don't see any potential there on the gold. Okay, so we have a question: do you read news or wait for inflation rates reports so far to confirm your actions in trading? No, I don't read news, because news are just some information, let's say, informations from people that are just guessing what the price will do, and just some outcomes from reports or whatever. So I do not rely on news. They are boring, and this information from news are not helpful, because anyway, chart or market will move in the direction which is telling to us, because market will always tells you where the price will move and what it will do. That's the point which you'll have to understand as well. If you understand it, if you read those charts properly, if you read those impulsive and corrective structures properly, if you follow the rules, and you don't need to read and wait for any kind of news. They are kind of confusing and useless. I'm not even waiting for the inflation rates report. That's boring. Then I will not be trading. Mostly then I will be just waiting, and it will just gives you additional fear. So this is what I don't want to feel. Euro USD, we already did the Euro USD chart. Sorry, you'll have to watch the recording. You have to watch the recording. We already did the Euro USD. Okay, so take care, everyone. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Hit that like button and make sure that you subscribe and not miss the next live recording, live webinar. So take care, enjoy your day, and see you on next webinar. Bye bye, everyone.